Good morning, Vision Chasers. Welcome to another day. What a blessing it is to wake up and chase the vision of success. I hope all of you are well. So yesterday with my kids, what we were doing is, because we got to find something to do, is we planted flower seeds. As you can see here, you probably can't see the seeds, but we planted flower seeds. And as you can see, we planted them here in these, they're called pelts. So they were small discs of dirt, and we poured water on them, and then they expanded, and then we dug holes in these little discs, and then we covered up the seeds. And there's an entire process between planting these seeds and then taking them outside. But I want to talk about the directions. As I was reading the directions and preparing these seeds to be planted outside, there was something that really hit me, and I said to myself, "Oh my gosh, I got to share this." So you remember from elementary school, you plant the seeds, and then as time goes on, you put it in the shade inside, and then it starts to grow. And so there's a process there. But here's the directions. They say this. It gets to this part. It says to harden off plants, place outside in shade for several days. Once again, to harden off plants, place in shade for several days. Now, here's the thing: when we talk about harden off, that simply means to prepare the seeds to live, to continue to grow outside. And as soon as I read that, it just hit me. Oh, we've got to talk about this today, because as these seeds have a hardening off process to prepare them to survive outside, there's a hardening process for you as you chase your vision of success. You see, with these seeds, they have to be exposed to something completely different, completely new, completely foreign in order to grow. Because look at these. Look, I mean, if you look at this, eventually the seed is going to run out of room in order to grow here, and then the flower is eventually going to die because there's not enough room. So the seed has to be prepared to survive in a different environment. And so let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. In order for you to grow, to develop, to get better, you're going to have to be exposed to something different, to something new, to something foreign. And it could be that sting, that pain of failure. Yes, we're going to experience that every now and then because we're human. Even though we may plan well, failure that's something that you will unfortunately experience. But here's the thing: even though that there may be pain associated with that, failure can help you, because it's the learning that you acquire from the failure that's going to help you, and that's going to add to your hardening off process. It's going to help you continue to grow. Even if you fail, you learn, so you still grew. So with your hardening off process, definitely don't be afraid to fail. You have to frame it. You have to frame it correctly so that you're not avoiding taking risks. Let's talk about taking risks, because that's another thing. When we talk about your hardening off process, you're going to have to be willing to take a risk. You're going to have to be willing to do something different. That's just the way it is. And the thing about risks is, a calculated risk, that could be the difference maker between success and failure. You just have to be willing to step out there and do it. I get it. When you're doing something different, when you're doing something new, when you're taking a risk, it could be, once again, foreign. It could be different. It could be uncomfortable. But that's just something that you are going to have to be okay with in order to continue to chase your vision of success. So I want to encourage you today. I want to encourage you to also make sure that you're always checking yourself. Are you too comfortable where you are? Are you just completely satisfied with your position? You're just relaxed. You haven't done anything new. That's the other thing you always have to keep in mind and ask yourself, when's the last time you tried something for the first time? If you're struggling to answer that question, then you're not allowing yourself to be prepared for great things. Because in order to be prepared for great things, you're going to have to expose yourself to foreign situations, to different things, new situations. And even though it may be intimidating, it could make you scared. That's okay. That's okay, because it's all about you developing yourself, growing as you continue to chase your vision of success. That's what it's all about. So I want you to keep that in mind. And please, I hope all of you stay safe and have a wonderful day and keep chasing the vision. Bye.